And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, part of the RSG crew and your host. Glad to have everybody here. If you're wondering what the lunch stream is, well, that's where we hang out with the wonderful folks for the next hour or so. Bring you something to listen to during the day for your lunch, whatever your lunch may be. Whether you're listening to us live or you're listening to us later on. Glad to have you all here. What we do here in the lunch stream is just kind of hang out. We'll do a roster review. We'll answer your questions and have a good time. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Make sure you put the term question in front of it so that we know what that it is a question. Just makes it easier for us to scoop them up. And Saintly, the soulless one, Mr. Gingivitis himself, will scoop them up. Saintly, what's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Going good.
Also joining us, let's introduce the rest of the crew. We've got Grim the Mechanic here.
How's it going?
Oh, there we go. There we go. I guess we lost Grim the Mechanic, but apparently he's there. He's just being very stealthy.
No, I'm still getting used to the new Skype.
That's right.
Without my hotkeys.
That's right. Also joining us from across the pond is, of course, the one and only Mike Hunt.
I am here.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the house.
My kettle is on, and can you mute that for 2 secs?
Oh God! Oh God!
I said, and my swearing.
I hear swearing. Oh God!
Do you want to say hello to Tube?
No! Oh God!
YouTube. Ah!
Say hello.
Drops the phone down.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey.
Oh my God! I heard.
How are you all?
We are doing fantastic. I heard it was your day off.
Oh, I've got 5 consecutive days off, and I am basking in the glory right now.
That's right. I heard you bought a new game, and you've been gaming and staying up late and having fun and eating breakfast cereals and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I wish. You need to talk to my dad about his choice of internet provider. Because I'm looking at 34 kilobytes per second. Tell me how I can run an application on that, please.
Well, it's not easy.
Well, and I thought I had crappy internet.
Right. What are you guys on dial-up? What is that?
Really crappy internet.
You're working?
Yeah, I'm working, but...
When you connect to the internet, does it make noises like
Yeah, straight up fax machine. It's just not happening.
Oh, no. So how's life been treating you? Swear you're now 19. You're becoming a young woman. I mean, what's new in the land of Swear Daughter?
Literally nothing. It's just work.
That's right. And then it's time to go back to school and get your degree.
Yeah, that too.
Make swear a damn sight more.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Oh God! Oh jeez, it was going so. Mike, you piece of shit.
Ranger, you piece of crap. just a big chain reaction. Oh well.
I mean, everything was going well. Then Mike had to just instigate everything. Damn it, Mike! God.
Of course he did.
Oh look, everybody! It's Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman. He's here as well. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Finn. Look, we have Swear Daughter.
Hi, Sweary Daughter.
Hey.
If you're off, we have to do another Sweary Daughter review.
Oh! Are you available to do some eyebrow reviews, Sweary Daughter?
Today?
Tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow is, okay. I mean, if you're off tomorrow, will that work for you?
Yeah, I think so. What time do we do the stream again? So
same
this
time we're doing it. Yeah, same time we're doing it now.
What's the time? Oh, okay, it's like...
Did you work that out of a supercomputer?
No, as soon as I said that, you had a notification strip put down on your phone, so I was kind of stuck.
You're not a natural brunette, are you, sweetheart?
You're so funny. But yes, tomorrow would work for me.
Cool. So we'll have Sweary Daughter Thursday special live edition where she will review eyebrows of the sordid nature and give her opinion.
People for now.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Who's making tea? Is that Mike?
Of course.
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh, okay. Now, is it your day to cook, or whose turn is it to cook today?
I actually don't know. Dad?
Yeah?
Who's cooking?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Not me.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
You guys
Either
need
you or
to.
your mum.
You guys need to come up with like a spreadsheet or something for this.
Yeah.
All
Bye.
right. Bye, sweetie daughter.
Sorry, daughter.
There you go. I just thought I'd have a cameo appearance by her.
Right, a little tease.
Yeah, that's easy for me to say, isn't it? Yeah. Right.
A little teasy tease. All right, so tomorrow, sweetie daughter will be on, Mike. To do the eyebrow review.
You're doing an eyebrow review?
Tomorrow.
Ooh. She doesn't finish till 6 tonight. Yeah. Yay. Yay. Sorry. Right, I'll mute and let you carry on while I go and...
Yes, go to your
prepare
man
for this
cave
show.
position. And
I am on my way.
Right. Do not make eye contact with sweetie daughter again.
No, I always do it through a mirror, because otherwise she turns me to stone.
That's right. So get the hell out of there.
Crikey! I've pissed her off. It's time to back away slowly.
Oh, she's territorial.
But, hey, Ranger, supposedly today is Talk Like a Pirate Day,
Arr, well, we be talking like pirates. Arse there, mateys. Welcome to the show. We need damn Team Money on here for that, because she does the best part.
Matey.
Arr, is there she be? There be the Team Money G. How you doing?
Pirate Pete.
What did you call me?
Arr.
I didn't call you.
I will come and take all your booty.
Oh,
Like that Tollywalker and walk him on
my
that
booty.
plank.
am I
I
the
have
only
so
one
much
thinking who
booty.
needs a quickie mart right now?
Arr.
I keep trying to share my booty with people and nobody wants it.
Well, you need to clean it first. It's kind of been sitting in the dirt.
Too many barnacles. Arr.
Nobody likes a barnacle booty. Now grab some rum, you deal snitches. Ah, that hurt my throat tremendously. I don't know how long you can keep doing that to money, but I'm a little done right now. I don't think a pirate voice. Arr. I was like, T-Money, what's
I
going
did
on?
this voice on my stream for like 15 minutes the other day and caused my viewership to go in half. But I just kept going. I didn't care. I didn't care at all.
T-Money G, the Canadian pirate. She's up there in the frozen north doing what she does.
Have you tried maple syrup on your barnacles?
I
That's a
are.
joke. Don't eat barnacles.
Very nice. T-Money, what's going on? Been a while.
I don't know if I'm going to keep talking like a pirate or not, but I think I'm gonna go for now.
How about
if that's
we-
okay with you.
Yeah, if you can bring
Unless
back
your viewership
regular
is
T-Money.
going in
Yeah,
half.
yeah. If we can get the Canadian version of T-Money, eh? That'd be good, eh?
It's going good. I dropped my child off at work and then I saw Ouchie said it was Talk Like a Pirate Day, and so I decided to call in, even though I'm driving.
See, what you need to do is the Canadian pirate, don't you know?
Hey,
R.
Where is the
Arr.
treasure, eh?
hey.
What is that all about?
Canadian pirates are sticky with the maple syrup. American pirates, they roll in their gold and their fast food, but
Arr, that's right. matey.
I can't laugh like a parrot though. I keep laughing like a little girl.
Well, little girls can be pirates too, you know.
Aye.
Let's kill
Are we on
Finn.
air right now? It seems very casual.
It's casual Friday on a Wednesday for us pirates.
Aye.
Indeed.
sense.
Oh, Christ.
It be time for ye old roster review.
Arr,
Aye.
review. Let's look at this Tollywalker's roster.
Who's the scallywag who's
Mayong.
crappy roster we're going over today?
Sounds like a...
No, I'm going to Scottish.
I'm not going to be able to go through all of it.
Hey,
Okay,
Alchie likes that.
so
Use a
she
Scottish
said no
accents.
Indian pirate. I don't know what's wrong with the Indian pirate. I like the Indian
They're
pirate.
too poor to be
You're sailing
pirates,
the
Finn.
HMS Quickie Mart.
We don't be needing them Slurpees aboard deck.
For reference, the same actor that plays the Indian pirate does play the Indian Kermit as well. Throw that out there in case you didn't know. RSG tidbit for you. Okay, so we have the roster review of Mayong, and he is in the guild.
He's an Asian pirate. Arr.
Mayong isn't. Okay, we're getting.
He be frozen in carbonite there.
I got to point out what else just said is T-Money might need to check her to-do list. She said she just dropped her kid off at work. What'd she leave at school?
Good one.
It's called slave labour. Shush. You can't sew with that too big a hand.
He's learning the
Free trade agreement has us Canadians thinking creatively about our economics.
We've got to improve our imports.
We do. Arr. We can't sell to the United States anymore. Then we got to farm our children out. It's better this way anyway.
Syrup doesn't gather itself.
Oh my god. Okay, so Mayong is in Forging and Carbonite, like and he is in the guild of our RSG member, Tits McVenom. So shout out to Frozen Carbonite. And he is looking kind of for, I'll say pretty much everything. So he wants a look at his TW teams, ideas on where to go with his Zetas, where to go with ships, arena, mods, and Sith Raid.
Okay.
So everything then.
Yeah.
He wants everything.
He wants everything.
Fleet store for the Zetas. There you go.
He be asking for too much. Put him on the plank.
He's doing well in arena. But he says that he can get to number 1 if he tries, but it's sometimes difficult with work. And then obviously he doesn't have Treya yet, I don't think, and so he's not quite at the rock paper scissors.
What do you mean? He has a 7-star gear 12 double Zeta Treya.
So he's not using Treya then, because then he needs to put in Treya.
He be needing Treya.
Well, I can tell him why he's not staying at 1. All his good mods aren't on his arena team.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Maybe he should send his child to work for him so he can play arena.
Hey, we needed to farm them mods.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. He said he is switching between EP and Trey at least. I thought that's what he said he was facing. Sorry. So he is switching between Trey.
Then technically his good mods are on his arena team because it's spread between his EP and his Treya.
Okay.
So he's got Treya, Scion, Nihilus ready to go. That's 3. Let's see what else he has. God, a lot of gear 12.
He needs help with heroic Sith teams. He's got most of them.
Yeah.
He's got Chex Mix. He's got the Night Sisters. Okay. He's got
so he said you can skip this. I think you guys beat this dead horse every day. So I think he's been learning from us. We can skip that.
Yeah. Let's... I want to look at something real quick. Scoundrel. Because he's got the pieces.
Oh. I see his problem. He only has a 2-star Gear 4 level 60 Kit Fisto.
Oh, that Kit Fisto. That's a pirate.
He be a Jedi pirate.
He does. He's the Jedi pirate if there ever was one. Dreads.
Because he's kind of got those dreadlocks.
Mm-hmm.
And T Money G is now a Scottish pirate.
She's Sam Wessel.
She's from Belfast.
That's her Sam Wessel voice.
It is.
He could run Ephes. He's got a 6-star Gear 11 Ephes. I would run Treya, Scion, Nihilus, Nest, and Christ, you could go Thrawn, you could go Palpatine.
It's Sith Trooper.
Right.
You know.
I mean, good lord. If your Nest has got the right mods, make her the fastest, put that on that team. Brother, you ain't gonna have to worry about jack squat per arena anymore.
Just so anything we can give him, because he's able to get rank 1 when he has time. But is there anything we could do then in order to make it so he doesn't drop as much?
I think putting emphasis with that team will do it, because if you can make your emphasis, it's going to make it really difficult for people to beat that team. He's got, he's ahead of the curve on this. So
how are his top end mods?
Emphas is pretty much one of the direct counters to an EP lead, which is used to beat Treya teams.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a Tria team without an Emphas, a lot of people don't have Emphas. It makes it really difficult to beat. You can be beaten, but it's really difficult. You can make people very, very unhappy trying to beat your team, brother.
People are try not to fight you and fight easier teams. Let's put it that way.
Team Money, let's be looking at them gold mods.
He has 5 mods that are 20 speed or higher.
They be needing to be go on the Emphas Nest. She's a pirate too, a smuggling pirate.
Let's check the speed.
Check the speed on her.
Oh my god, ouchie. I kind of hate you right now.
Shut up, Finn. Nobody likes ya. You be walking the plank.
I love her.
First she hates on my Kermit pirate, and now she just hates on all that.
I be the first officer, Team Money be the captain. You are nothing but scum. Alright, Team Money.
I be the barnacle on everyone's butt. Okay, so...
No, you have to swap the poop deck.
That's what the barnacle does. Okay.
Gross.
So we are... Okay. So, arena-wise, while you're able to get high, I think the only thing is if you want to put in Enfys, that'll give you a better team on defense that'll hang longer. And so you want to put your fastest mods on Enfys and then use the Trail lead team for defense. If you can put that in, I think you will drop less.
Yep.
You have the characters in order to do that, and you said you're switching between the two teams, so that's good. Your Sith Troopers, Gear 12, so yeah, Treya, Scion, Nihilus, Sith Trooper, Enfys Nest. Stick that on defense, you should have a better chance if you mod Enfys.
Yeah, and if you want to just, and for offense, take out Sith Trooper, put in your Palpatine, right? Because you don't have to worry about speed if your Enfys is going for everybody, because your whole team's going to go first, and they're going to just obliterate them. Team Money.
I have some feedback when you have a second.
Go right ahead there.
I think the speed order of the arena team is a little bit, could do it with a bit of change. Perhaps if you're going to have, let me think here, you want Scion to go, and then you want Darth Nihilus to go, but you've got Darth Treya going right after Darth Scion, which is good, which is nice, but if she does that, then she can't reduce the cooldowns of Darth Nihilus, his pull, the pull thing he does. So I would turn that a little bit around.
For Team Money, I know pirate isn't your primary language, but when you think in your head, do you think in pirate? How can you stand listening to yourself?
Finn, you be talking back too much. It's too Davy Jones locker for you, Finn.
If I was there right now, you'd get a good licking.
Was that his door slamming?
I don't.
So I'd go. You got a very fast Scion. I'd go Scion, Nihilus.
I'm confused right now.
I'd go Scion, Nihilus, and then I'd go Thrawn. After that. So that on defense, your Thrawn is fracturing, but he's not fracturing Sith Trooper, because who cares about Sith Trooper, right?
Let's get you so
you should go Scion, Thrawn, Nihilus, Treya, whatever her name is, and maybe Nest. That's a nasty team.
Our Team Money, her name be One-Armed Sithy.
One-Arm Sithy. You should hear the story about how he lost her arm. It was a good one. That lady knows how to party.
And what else, 73? I'm confused as well. Team Money just threatened to lick me
about your bootstraps. Yeah,
so I don't know.
I'd give you a licking. I'd give you a licking.
See, I don't know how to take it.
It's a spanking. Do you not have that language in where you...
She be meaning to flog you, Finn.
Face, that's still not helping.
That's how you take that. Big smiles.
Oh my god, this is awful. Talk Like a Pirate Day is awful. Oh my god.
You be watching your filthy mouth, landlubber.
Is your viewership also going down?
No, it's actually going up.
Oh, good. Pirates do have a conscience,
Okay, so we talked about your arena, and T just went over your mods and how you can reorder your speed. That should help with your arena defense a little bit more. Sith Raid, you said you're fine. Overall, your mods are pretty good. You have a few that are a little scattered, but it may just be a result of you slicing mods, which is a common reason right now that mods seem a little bit out of place. You're getting luck with some mods, not with others. So when you're ready, you could always remod that, but otherwise they're pretty much on the right stuff. Ships, he's in a similar situation as you are, Ranger. He's basically just doing the one a day and just trying to stay around top 100. He's thinking about trying to push higher, so we can look at his ship a little bit. He's currently running Chimera, Biggs, Vader, TFP with Phantom, Boba, Fives, and Falcon off the bench. He's got Poe and crew maxed out or close to maxed out, so he could swap them in too. I would definitely change his reinforcements, but
but that's if you give a crap. If you don't, then I mean, I do maybe 1 or 2 battles a day. I just stay between 50 and 100. Sometimes I get above 50 once in a while, but I don't really care because I just don't care about ships. I just don't. I find it tedious. PvP still interests me greatly, but I don't know. Ships just isn't doing it for me, you know. So.
Yeah, you're a picky little one, aren't you?
Well, I'll only be serving you, Captain T-Money. I don't be like going to other ships and using me skills.
Aye.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so we're with your starting roster. You're okay with ships, Biggs, TIE Fighter, Pilot, or TIE Advanced, and the Imperial TIE is fine. You can run that. You can use that in order to beat Geos if you kind of know how to beat them. You can also use that to beat a lot of the Houndstooth teams. I haven't tried it against the one that Warrior did, so I can't say if Warrior's composition is beatable or not with this one. But for the most part, the Chimera, Biggs, Vader, and TIE Fighter Pilot works in starting lineup. I personally, while I love the Phantom reinforcement, I don't like it with this team.
He has a 4-star Houndstooth.
Yeah.
Aye, but his boss, have you seen this? Oh my, I just looked. This scallywag has a 3.7 million GP and no bounty hunters. Seriously. I'm looking at your scoundrels now. If I see those scoundrels... Oh my!
Worse.
It's the same.
It's Pirate or Randy Newman.
Geared bounty hunters and scoundrels.
Can we have a conversation with Pirate T-Money and Randy Newman Ranger?
Hey, T-Money Pirate.
Aye.
I'm gonna be writing a song for you. If you want to sing it with me?
Aye.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. T-Money G is a pirate captain and she flies in outer space.
Aye.
Oh my God.
This is all Finn's fault because he is really dumb and stupid and nobody likes him and everything. Oh, that's a great song right there.
Aye.
I was thinking you was gonna end that with... No, I can't do it.
Oh, you're savvy, matey,
you were going to rhyme with something face, but that's just probably my mind. My one-eyed pirate is leading me astray.
I can't take the stream.
I don't know about what he just said. It's supposed to be PG. I think that's a thinly veiled reference. I'm not sure because you're not giggling, but I think... But back to these bounty hunters. Magog. What's your name again?
Mayong.
The bounty hunters. The young scoundrels. Love. Such a beautiful roster. And poor Bosk. They're Jedi for the good guys. That's what they are. They're Jedi for the good guys.
That's
like
right,
me.
baby. Not
Oh my God.
enough.
Okay. Getting back to ships. Okay. Reinforcements. Phantom is good. I don't like the way it synergizes with the Chimera ship. You get another ship in early and whatnot, but it kind of takes away from the timing of Chimera as I've tried it out. with regards to getting the heals and the different abilities in. So I don't particularly like Phantom under Chimera with this team. If you can get it to work, that's fine. But my recommendation would be to make sure that you have different utilities that can help you with the team. So if you're running Chimera, Biggs, TIE, Imperial TIE, and TIE Advanced, you're trying to make sure that your Chimera goes first with his special. And so you need a few things in order to try and sway the turn meter a little bit. Imperial TIE Fighter is definitely good with that. If they bring in like a Boba off the bench and your Biggs or something is dead, you can use your special with Imperial TIE. He'll bring up Foresight, Boba will counterattack on him and then trigger the turn meter gain. So there's little tricks you can use with Imperial TIE to gain the turn meter. Another ship that works well is TIE Reaper. So you can still bring TIE Reaper off the bench. He has the Dispel. So again, if they bring in like a Boba or Slave 1 into the match from reinforcements, and you can dispel all that stuff on him. If you have, if you're facing like Executrix or something, and they're coming in with Retribution, then you can also get rid of that. So there's a few different things. TIE Reaper is a good utility to have. I would continue to put in Slave 1. It's an additional tank. So you do want Taunters in order to protect your TIE Advanced and your Imperial TIE. Another one you want to work on a little bit is Sunfac. You have his ship at 7-star, level 85. Sunfac himself is only gear, 9 right now? Gear 8. So Sunfac's reinforcement is really good. It comes in, you can stun someone, and then you can use a special and stun a second ship. So potentially you can get 2 ships stunned with Sunfac coming in, and he can be your first reinforcement in. And it helps you kind of swing that tide. And he's a taunter, so Sunfac is good. We already went over Slave 1. And TIE Reaper, and then the other one you already mentioned is Poe. If you can max his reinforcement, which I see you already have, he comes in and he can basically just kill a ship, and he can kill like an opposing Imperial TIE Fighter. He can come in and kill a Sunfac ship that's probably already attacked if you're facing Geos. You can save Houndstooth for the end, and let Chimera take him out. So the Chimera lead team can still work. It's a little bit of a nuanced battle against Geos. But I think if you change your reinforcements and stuff, you'd have a little bit of a better chance against them. But again, if you don't have an interest in ships, it's probably not going to do much change.
Does he not T-Money, I'd be thinking of a name for our ship, Captain T-Money. We'll call it the SS Moist Sanny. What do you think?
Oh my god. She's going to come back from North Carolina.
She be liking it, Moist Sandy. The pirate ship. We'll fly the colors true.
I need to ask you, are you saying moist?
Sanny.
So like tits. You're gonna be in trouble for that. I'm not.
Well, she'll be having to find us first on the open ocean. I dare
incredibly uncomfortable.
Did he just say moist fanny?
Sonny, you Pilsnitch.
This is not a good conversation. Oh my god.
Oh, to change it up, if we're talking pirates, what if they were to drop Hondo on us today?
He's kind of
because Hondo was a pirate.
But Hondo would have to
be a comedic pirate.
That would be great. But I'm sorry, I said no to your ship name. It's great.
You've lost some of your bravado there, Captain T.
I know. I just took an improv course, and you're supposed to say yes to everything, and I said no to you, and I feel bad. We kind of stopped the flow. So yes, okay, we can do that. We're gonna get in trouble for it, though.
Oh, what else? 70s trouble.
All right.
Stopping the flow's fine. Just don't cross it.
What was that, Mike?
I said stopping the flow is fine. Just don't cross it.
Oh my god. Okay. So
I certainly do wonders for the stream.
Okay, so you also have Umbaran that you have on your reinforcements, and it's a good ship. The only thing is, depending on the way your combat goes, Biggs will often die in the first before you can pull in a reinforcement. Against the higher level ones, Biggs will typically die before you get to that point, and so you really want to have more tanks. Umbaran is good if your Biggs is still alive, and then you can do the target lock and kind of heal him up and reapply a taunt if he lost it for something. So that's the main reason why I was saying not to keep Umbaran anymore, despite him being gear 12 for you. He loses something when you face teams now, because Geos can take out bigs pretty easy. There's scoundrel teams, or not scoundrel, Sith and bounty hunter teams that are starting to come in that can start to take them out. So Biggs doesn't last as much as he used to. Territory Wars is different, obviously. In Territory Wars, your Biggs will probably survive because the good ships are on defense, and so you might be able to pull that off a little bit more. But in Fleet Arena, I wouldn't keep Umbaran in your reinforcements.
You know what he needs?
Say it, T-Money.
Bosk is what he needs.
He'd be a good pirate.
I've completely dropped Geos. I'm running Bosk, Gauntlet, and Imperial TIE Fighter with Xanadu Blood, TIE Advanced, and 2 others. I don't know. Yeah. They never come in. I'm loving it. Not a Geo in sight. Yay.
All right. So we've talked about most of it. I think we haven't gone through his roster for Territory War teams. And we can start going through that. But the other thing is he wanted some Zeta advice. So he was thinking about where to put his Zeta. He was looking at Nest. We kind of discussed that earlier. And Bastila. He just doesn't know if they should be next or hold out for a little while. So we have to look at his Jedi. And we looked at his Nest already. It's a good one, especially if you want to put it on defense. She needs her Zeta. So just a consideration for you.
He's got lovely Jedi. He needs a Zeta on his Bastila. Where is she?
That name be sent in Spanish there, T-Money.
You're 8. You get her going.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. And Nesty. What's Nesty?
She be gear 6. Our 6-star captain with gear 11.
Aye, that's a good one too. Bastila is an easy gear. She's a cheap date, that one. 2 stun guns, droid collar, and some stuff. She's easy. You do her today.
That's right.
And a Zeta. She needs a Zeta.
I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay.
All right, let's be looking at the Night Sisters there, Captain
Yes,
T-Money.
you do.
Let's
His Night Sisters are lovely.
Let's see what he be having.
He be having nice ones.
Well, we don't need to be dilly-dallying with these.
Nah, they're good.
All right, let's.
They don't have ships. Who has ships?
We looked at
Bosk. That's a ship. He's got one.
Okay.
Good ship.
Oh god.
So for the purposes of Territory Wars, you're kind of looking at your overall roster, right? You have your Sith team that you can put with Traya. You have a Jedi Training Ray Resistance team that you can build. You have a First Order team you can build. You have a Night Sisters team you can build. You have a Rebels team with a CLS team that you can build. So you have some solid teams that you can put there. One that you're obviously missing, and I'll let T say it.
The bounty hunters are great in Territory Wars.
Be getting all
Bastila. The Bastila, and you'll be the hero.
The 2 B's of being a pirate. Bosk and Bastila. Get on
Bosk and Bastila. I almost said A there. Did you hear that? AI.
Okay. So defense-wise, it depends on how your guild is going, right? So of the teams we mentioned, Traya is going to be on defense. She's right now just one of the more solid teams to put on defense. Jedi Training Ray can go either way, but really she's more on offense nowadays because she's pretty easily countered by Night Sister. You don't see her too much. Similarly, Night Sisters are kept on defense for the most part, depending on where you are. But Frozen and Carbonite is a higher level GP 158, so they're kind of similar to where our guild is, so where my RSG guild is. And so you don't typically see Night Sisters on defense. They're too easily countered by Imperial Troopers, who's another team that you keep for offense. First Order, you'll see more on defense. So
he be having a nice First Order team there, Captain T.
Yeah.
What happened to T-Money? Captain T Money be busy at the moment looking at maps and coordinates.
Oh,
she's taking care of her BTR.
Oh my god. This is...
I don't know why you can't hear me.
Now we can T Money. We were worried you had fell into the bottom of the abyss.
I tried to go into my game and multitask because I'm worried that Territory Wars has started. I hope it hasn't. Has it?
No.
No, you're not yet, Captain T Money. You have your moment.
I'm sorry to interrupt. We're dragging this on a little bit. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Don't you know?
Alright, so defense team-wise, we talked about the Sith, we talked about the First Order, then Bounty Hunters and Bastila are two other good teams to put on defense potentially, so those you'll need to work on. Jedi, you're almost there, you need the Zeta on Bastila, and then you want to put the Bastila team on defense.
And put a
Bounty
Zeta
Hunters,
on
you do
the
need to work
Enfys
on.
Nest.
Yeah. Enfys Nest is a good character to put.
And
you can
Bosk.
put her on Treya, or you can put, if you want another team, you could run the new Scoundrels with the Kira lead with Enfys. I didn't take a look at where your Kira is.
He doesn't like the bad boys, the scoundrels, and the bounty hunters.
Okay.
We'll turn him. It's okay.
So,
It's coming along.
the Kira
But you can put Nest with the nasty little Night Sisters. Oh, that's
Yeah, you
nasty. You cannot take the imps. You cannot. I mean, you can, but you cannot.
Yeah,
It's different. It's a different.
T Money, you've been in the grog again. You're not making sense.
I you noticed.
She's right. They're not easy to beat unless you know how to beat it, which is you stick days on Enfys Nest with Death Trooper, and then you can then use Imperial Troopers. But yeah, and Enfys Nest as your fifth with Night Sisters is a good squad potentially on defense. It depends again on how your guild sets up. But your other team that you could put on defense is a CLS team. You could potentially put, again, depends on how your guild sets up, is a Commander Luke, Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, Chirrut Baze. Those would be your solid four. You try to save Han Solo for offense if you can, but if you stick him on defense, it makes that a strong team. Or you could just put a different rebel kind of into that spot. And you could put another tank like an Old Ben if you really wanted to, but ideally you're saving Old Ben for your Bastila team. So you have a few different options that you could go with the CLS team.
Our T Money, Luke Skywalker be a pirate too. He only has one hand as well.
Aye.
Offense-wise, another team that you could do is a hodgepodge team that includes your Rex lead and your Wampa. They don't need a lot really to get that team going. It'll help you kind of clean up different teams potentially depending on what's left. So you could put together a Rex and Wampa team with some other characters depending on what you have left over. You have a Zeta Finn, so you have another Resistance team. You want to save Resistance Trooper for your Finn lead team rather than your Jedi Training Rey because he doesn't explode with his basic. With Jedi Training Rey, you get the exposes with the crit, so you could put Scavenger Rey with Jedi Training Rey. You have your clones because you have a Zeta Cody, so you could do a clone team potentially for offense. You have your Phoenix team. I mean, you're pretty solid on a bunch of different teams here that can potentially help you win stuff. And then, where is his Magma Trooper?
Make sure to put your butt sock on.
Magma be only gear 9.
I checked.
Okay.
Magma.
Yeah. So
Little
Thrawn
dot.
lead plus Magma.
Have you
is
seen that
your
movie?
Thrawn lead plus Magma gives you another Treya team to beat. Another team to beat Treya.
Our Finn be messing up his words.
Yeah.
Right. We're shaking him. He's starting to get scared.
He forgot to put on his butt sock this morning.
Or my butt sock be at the laundry.
He just realized I'm here without my butt sock.
A pirate without his butt sock is not really a pirate.
Oh, throw him over the deck.
Alright, if you have any other questions, Mayon, you can come on the RSG Discord. The link is in the YouTube description.
What do you mean, throw him on the deck?
Throw him over the deck, Captain T Money.
Over the deck.
Haul him.
And if you don't work on your Bosk, T-Money will find you and take on your realm.
Beautiful, beautiful Bosk.
I say tar and feather him and make him walk the plank.
Did you say Shether? I think things are falling apart here.
Things have been falling apart since the beginning of the stream.
Yar Tatar.
Sanely, save us from all of this nonsense.
Speaking of pirate voice, Sanely, join the crew.
Savvy?
Sanely, you've been needed to work on your pirate voice. Try again.
Arr,
There it is.
It's okay. That's our accountant. We can't all be cool. You gotta have some, cultured people. You can't just all be piratey. Have accountants and someone's got to buy the groceries. I can't go into a grocery store like this.
Oh my god.
Are there questions? This is a
Let's
question.
get to your questions.
Daniel Morgan, will they announce Legendary today? I can't do pirate voice.
Soon, TMR.
Hold on to your britches. We'll find out soon enough.
Hermit Fulgrim, can we make Finn walk the plank?
We can do it. Aye, we can. Finn, get on the plank, you bill snitch.
No, I will not be getting on the plank.
Oh, it'd be a mutiny
I do not know
then.
that's plank. Next question.
If you call it ye plank, that means your plank. I don't think that's appropriate.
I ain't getting on the plank either. Get on with these questions.
Question, did you know that you can change Facebook language to pirate? But don't know if it's still possible.
Our T-Money... Captain T-Money, isn't that a beautiful thing, technology in the pirate world?
It's bringing our world closer together. It's difficult to be out in this great big world, traveling all the time, and not be having my Facebook in my own mother tongue.
Oh, I see. Dread Pirate Steve has posted a new thing on his Facebook.
Hey, there's a nice
Steve
photo of him drunk.
The worst day in history. Arr.
Steve's got a new baby. His movie pictures are great. Baby's adorable.
He's got a pirate patch eye.
Stanley, keep control of us, God.
Question, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day and nobody's saying savvy. What's up with that?
Savvy.
I don't know that. I don't know that saying.
Savvy?
Yeah.
I think savvy is like you, do you understand, like, savvy?
Can we have an accord on the Discord?
Aye, savvy is the name of my shampoo. Next question.
Ski Trooper, question, if you're building a Django-led bounty hunter team, any other Zetas needed besides his lead, Django, Boba, Dengar, Bosk, Zan? Is Bosk's unique more or less important than Django's unique?
What do you be thinking there, Captain T-Money, about the Bosk?
Well, I was confused there. I heard Bosk lead and Django lead.
I be thinking he'd be saying
he was
that
asking
Django
about
lead.
the Bosk unique.
Bosk unique. Bosk unique is like a crappy old Ben unique. It's like old Ben taunts again, and Bosk only taunts again if somebody doesn't have protection or something. I don't know. It's kind of a questionable Zeta, in my opinion. It's very one-dimensional. It is nice, though, because it's their only tank, so you can't really throw another one in there. So kind of is like having a double tank, because you dispel one, and then you get it back. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure what accent this is now. I would say definitely the Django lead. Let's look at his unique. It's going to be very good. Maybe wait a little bit. Let the whalies up at the top of the GP ranks figure it out. We might
going Scottish again. Stop it.
Dang. we might see that Django is okay on defense and territory wars, but what if he's not? What if it's only Bosky who's going to live there? We got to just wait a little bit. But Django, it's going to be a good character. It's a lot of fun. You're not going to want to take him to kill Trey and Arena. We've got stuff to do that already, unless you're crazy about the bounty hunters like our good friend Mae Young here.
She traded in her eye patch for a kilt.
Yeah, really. Hey, we got 4 dislikes already. The pirate thing is going over gangbusters.
Yeah, that's the 4 that we made walk the plank at the beginning of the show.
Right.
Was that a Randy song? She traded her.
The Django unique is actually pretty interesting. I don't think it's going to be worth it because it prevents revive of characters, but only on his turn. So you would have to time it so Django is the one that gets the kill. I don't know how much that's worth it for Zeta. I do like Bosk for the same reason T-Money was kind of saying right now. It's potentially good because you kind of get a double taunt kind of going with Bosk with his unique. But again, you need to be invested in the bounty hunters. So
it's nice though because it's basically that if Bosk kills, Django kills anybody, it's like annihilating them. Which is nice, especially if you're going up against other bounty hunters, because once they get their contract off under Django, oh my goodness, you have to kill 2 whole teams because they all have resolved.
Well, I see we're speaking Scottish now, since T-Money's gone from full pirate to Scottish.
How many minutes do we have left for me to hold on to this? I'm not going to talk to anybody
having
all day.
14 minutes plus there, Captain T-Money.
I thank you.
How long, T-Money?
See,
oh my god.
The thing I'm worrying about Django's Zeta with that everybody gains the freaking revive his contract bit where everybody gets the revives. It's going to open that team up to getting completely steamrolled by Imperial troopers.
But Imperial troopers are so squishy. Django will have them down in an instant. They squishy.
Nowhere near squishy as the bounty hunters are.
They'll be more squishy once you get conflag on them. Once you get conflagration on them, then they're going to be losing health too. They're going to be super squishy.
Conflagration. What the heck kind of name is that?
I think it'd be a country.
Here? Is this a university course? Conflagration. The bloody bounty hunter.
Our Pirate 101.
Anyways, next question.
Hermit Fulgrim, question, can we get Pirate T and Harry Carey together?
Hi everybody! Harry Carey here on the deck of the SS Boy Sandy with our host, Captain T-Buddy. Gee. Hey, Captain T-Buddy. We're out here in the open ocean. How's the day going?
It's a good day on the open ocean, slightly overcast, little waves. We had some dolphins off the front bow earlier. Beautiful things, those little guys. I had 2 for lunch. I'm just kidding. I don't eat dolphin. That's terrible.
Hi, now, we all know pirates drink grog, but would you be open to having some Budweiser?
I'm pretty sure that's the Vikings, but thank you for that inappropriate cultural reference. Budweiser is fine with me, yes. Thank you.
Oh my god, inappropriate culture reference from the pirate talking like a Scot.
Now, T-Buddy, I'm sorry, Captain T-Buddy.
I cannot help it.
We all know that the pirates are from Pittsburgh. Is that where you hail from, is Pittsburgh?
I'm not sure how to respond to that one, to be honest.
It's not rocket science. I'll ask you again.
The Pittsburgh Pirates. You know me in sports references. You're lucky I got that one, aren't you?
Well, I was hoping you would know the world. Now, Captain T-Buddy, I see we're about to invade the ship over here. What's your first plan of strategy to take down the ship?
Well, first you got to get a lust for blood. And I'm just kidding. We're totally ethical in our approach to pirating. What we do is we pull up beside them.
Why don't you just shoot him in the face and steal the stuff? I don't understand.
No, that's archaic pirating. What we do now is we have an embargo on their deliveries, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to make a joke, but it's not going very well. So
hey!
pass.
Captain T-Buddy, what's your thoughts on the whole North Korea situation?
Family, please.
I mean, being a world traveler, you must have some insight on the current economic and social and nuclear options of North Korea. What do you think of their president, Kim Jong-un?
I think that Finn's pointed out that I'm being culturally inappropriate enough. I
think it looks like a big balloon.
Talking about world politics at the moment.
Well, that's a good call. We want to be sensitive about things. Cubs win! Cubs win!
I'm Canadian, for goodness sakes.
There you go.
Kazakagi, too easy. Question, where's Pirate Grande?
He'd be chasing chickens. Next question.
Kazakagi, too easy. Question, can you guys do the SpongeBob song in pirate voice?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
You got to sing the verse. I don't know the words. I don't let my child watch that garbage.
Who's porous, absorbent, and porous is he? Who's yellow, absorbent, and porous is he? SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Next question.
Good job, first mate there, Slimmy Finn.
1073. Question, sounds like Finn is a little nervous about his E-plank. Is he compensating for something?
It'd be too big for the ship. Next question.
He'd be worried about the size of it, if you didn't catch me drift.
That be wishful thinking,
Little plank, big ship. Get the picture?
Little plank.
Compensation,
Revenator, question, what does Team Money have to say about her Gear 5 6-star Cad Bane? Last I checked, he was a bounty hunter too.
Shut your face. He's almost 7 stars now. He's a blue. I like my shard shop currency. I can't backpedaling. I'm feeling very uncomfortable now. I just got my bounty hunters geared properly for territory wars. Watch out, MC2. That's who we're fighting.
I'm not in that guild anymore, Team Money.
I know, you should tell me all their secrets. Right on air, right now, for everyone to hear.
Well, they're going to be using their tunes to try to beat you. There's their strategy.
The Eternal Twins are asking a question. Question, when is Lord Varkorian coming to the game?
I didn't quite understand that, Savi.
Is that Team Kyrell?
It's probably, yeah.
What's be the question?
When is Lord Volcarian coming to the game?
Well, he be dead now, so it'll be for a while before he be showing up.
You know what this is what we're going to have. The next tune that comes into the game is going to be one that I'm familiar with. I would appreciate that.
I will guess that
I would appreciate having a name that I know how to pronounce. Darth Nihla. No more.
Don't worry, T-Money. The next character to be...
Make it easy like boss. We can say boss.
The next character be Jango Fett. He be coming tomorrow. Guaranteed.
I know him. He's the daddy.
Somalian pirates, Next question.
We're out of questions right now.
Alright, we be caught up there, Team Money.
Finn's very uncomfortable. It's kind of cute.
When can I be getting that licking?
But then he switches. He's a weird guy. You think he's blushing, and then he says something like that, and who knows?
It still doesn't change the fact that I'm turning red.
Careful, she be making you lick the poop deck.
Oh, I know, gross. This is a baby.
Don't you be
lunch
making
stream.
Team Money sick. She be the captain. She has to stir us.
This is awful. At least Silverbolt's enjoying himself. So, oh god, I love the stream.
So there's been a lot of people in chat saying that this is one of the best streams that we've had.
Despite the thumbs down. It's probably because I have a contingent.
It's because you're Canadian.
Hating on me.
A Canadian pirate just does that here in the U.S. They're T-Money.
Don't
be taking it as a front, Captain T-Money.
Why the hell is she talking Scottish and making us off as a pirate?
She's a Scottish-Canadian pirate. You watch your mouth there, dillhole.
Don't be criticizing my pirate. That was really Scottish. I mean,
don't be criticizing.
If you can find a guy that talks in Irish-Scottish pirate, send him to Ouchie Dumpling. She'd be looking for one for her guild.
She'd be needing a good Irish-Scottish guy there, T-Money.
I think that's Mike's job. He's got full access to the Scottish men. Lots.
Don't go anywhere near Sweaties. Nah.
Hey, wait a minute. T-Money. Captain T-Money doesn't Mike sound like one of them British scallywags we be pounding all the time on the waves.
I think we better...
Someone offers you a Glasgow handshake, refuse it. And duck.
We better end the stream before we get a strike on YouTube.
Inappropriate pirate talk. It's racist.
We got some questions now.
Oh, okay.
DSP, what guild is Ranger in now?
I am currently in MC3. I am helping that MC guild get where they need to be.
Deliuson, who is your daddy and what does he do?
That's right. I am now captain of the ship. T-Money, shut up! Stop whining.
Sam Osbuff, are there going to be pirates tonight?
Is there going to
be what? Pirates tonight.
T-Money, do you feel like...
It's Wednesday. You have to talk like a pirate for your mainstream, too.
Are you down to come to the Wednesday show and do some talking in a pirate voice there, Captain T-Money?
It's maybe. I have my child tonight. He needs to do some handwriting.
It's a tough thing to be a female captain pirate with that child these days on the open water.
Maybe I can bring my kid. He can talk like a pirate, probably. He's smart to say anything.
Well, you had to cut off his leg or arm, so he has a peg leg or something.
My kid doesn't have a peg leg.
Not yet, but we'll make him a proper pirate yet.
Please don't wish that on my child.
How would he be going to work with a peg leg?
This is getting screwed up. Children with the peg legs.
In a limp fashion.
He wouldn't be able to make the Canadian Nike shoes.
Oh no.
They're saying every week should be every Wednesday should be Pirate Wednesday.
God. No.
Yes, let's do that.
Oh my god.
Next question, what is the ideal bounty hunter team overall, and what is the best free-to-play bounty hunter team?
Our T-Money captain of the ship. Why don't you tell him about Boska?
I don't know. I've been playing with them all week. It's weird. Sometimes we have these geared teams and we just stick them in TW and we don't really know how to play them. So this week I've been playing with the bounty hunters a little bit.
What if you be free to play? How would you go about it?
I think you got to get on. I don't know. I think there's only two viable leads. It depends on your GP. If you have a lower GP around 2 million, you go ahead and have a Boba lead. That's adorable. But if you have a higher GP, you're going to need Bosk or you're going to need Django. One of the two. I think that Bosk is already farmable. I think that maybe start saving a little bit of your crystals. What do you need? Oh gosh, it's so many. But a 3-star.
You're wearing a kilt again,
to be squishy. I know. It's hard.
Shut up there. Seaman Grim, prepare to wash the poop deck. Questioning the captain.
Zam is a fantastic bounty hunter now. She's great. Dengar is very essential as a bounty hunter. He goes great under Bosk. Who else do we have? Oh, Greedo. They're all horrible to gear. Just horrible. They're horrible. They're just disgusting. And rightfully so. They're bounty hunters. They're expensive. Pay them. Who else? So we got, I would say Bosk, Zam, Dengar, and then Embo. Embo is fantastic. He's got the dispel on his basic. Come on, that's beautiful. That's Darth Nihilus style. Good.
The fans be seeing the change in your accent, T-Money.
I am sorry.
It'd be starting as a pirate, then Scottish, and now it'd be Canadian.
But the problem with Embo is that he's supposed to be dealing the damage, but he does no damage at 3 and 4 stars. It's pitiful. It's pitiful, sad, but he does have the dispel. I don't know.
My suggestion would be if we continue this pirate stuff, we only do it for questions. God damn, doing the roster review.
Hey, shut up there, Fiend. We'll be doing what we please.
Yes, but wait for Django. Wait for Django. Django's going to be a pretty boy. This nice boy.
Isn't he going to look exactly like Boba?
And the clones.
Yeah.
Like half the characters.
He's not unique.
My matey, good old Maurice, he can't tell them apart. We think he's got color blindness.
Or he just be retarded.
I didn't want to say it, but that's probably it.
He has stunted growth in the learning department, Captain. I didn't want to inform you either.
Okay, do we have any more questions, Stanley?
Yeah, we got 2. Nathaniel Miller. Question, will Flood McMoist be joining you on the stream tonight?
Oh my god, she's gonna kill you.
She be named for the ship, the Moist Sani.
My god, she's killing all of you. I had nothing to do with this.
So next week will be the Wednesday memorial stream for the RSG crew that Tits...
We went down with our ship there, Captain T-Money.
She has a good sense of humor, but I cannot imagine her liking this. I think we're in trouble.
Well, we'll be flooded out in there, North Carolinas. We'll leave our treasure behind and flee for it, T-Money.
Aye. We can
that's
pull
even
our boats
worse.
anywhere.
If it's flooding there, then it means she can sail her ship over your direction.
Oh my god. This is awful.
He keeps saying that, but he keeps participating.
I
don't know.
I ain't participating in that ship name.
Oh no, me neither. Well, I'm trying to because the class
guilty.
I took, the yes and thing, but I don't like the word moist.
Well, we are pirates. How can we avoid the word
moist?
I don't know.
All right, next question. Last question. Please, Sanely, please. Last question.
Hermit Fulgrim, question for Territory Wars. If I run Bosk for defense and Django on offense, who should I run with them?
Oh, it's so difficult. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not going to pretend I know that one. It's tough. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to find a tank that can be double purpose. Maybe our old good friend General Kenobi. Maybe, maybe, I don't know, someone who's tanky that is going to help Django because he's too...
Zalbar.
Maybe Enfys, but you don't want to have Enfys on offense unless you're... I want to say the P word. It's you little wimp. You put your emphasis on defense.
Well, under a Django, she gains 30 speed, so the combination of Django and Enfys may be a counter to Traya teams moving forward.
It is for crappy Traya teams anyway. I easily took down a Traya team on the test account with Django lead, and then I tried fighting good old Maurice's, and I could hardly take down one toon. If you have a good Traya team, it's going to be hard.
Not really. I was doing the test account with Mist, and we ran Django with Enfys against a full Traya team and everything, and it destroyed it. I mean, destroyed it. Now, this is maxed out.
How are your mods? This is good old Maurice's Traya team we're talking about.
He be not doing his mods properly. He be putting on the tenacity.
No. They were putting on.
Yeah, they were all maxed out teams with all great mods. He didn't even put 6E mods on. They were just 5A. And Yeah, you can go back last Thursday, Mist, man. He was just wrecking Treya teams. It's a deadly combination when you get a fast Emphas with a Django with the rest of the bounty hunters with that lead. Holy balls! It's pretty nice, actually. We were really messing around with it. I mean, it's something you may want to look at. It's really discussing their team. Our Captain T Money is something you may want to consider for your future.
No, I was running the nest with them. I think that Finn was saying that. And we put her in. She's good. She's very good.
Your first mistake was you listened to the Dillhole Finn.
Aye.
All right. Anything else there, Sandley?
I thought that was the last question.
Yeah, that's the last question. We're ending this now.
We'll keep it going for as long as we want, dear first mate Finn.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate your patience with the decrease in viewership due to my penchant for ridiculousness.
Oh no.
Everyone who thumbs down the stream is going to have the ghost of John Long Gilly Schwang come visit them tonight. Intimate encounter. Yes, scallywags.
Speaking of that,
careful, they might like that one.
Yeah, if you can, please stop what you're doing. Give us a thumbs up. If you give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. Don't be sticking around.
And make sure to lick that like button.
Lick it.
Everybody be licking that like button.
I give it a licking.
A pirate life for all of you. But yeah, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon, which you can check out our Patreon, you know what? I need to pull up the Patreon page so people can see it. I'm just saying, it'd be kind of nice if they could see the actual Patreon channel while we're discussing it. And it's taking forever. Now, T-Money, you had your stream yesterday for Operation Metaverse, correct?
Aye.
Or where can they be checking you out?
Aye. Tuesdays at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. The channel's Operation Metaverse. All pirate all the time. And come check out our Discord too. It's hopping in there lately. Some really smart peeps building teams, sharing their secrets.
Getting carried away there, T-Money J.
Idiots. I just go in and collect all their theory crafting and then beat them in territory wars.
So yes, there's our Patreon. If you haven't checked it out already, please do. It's linked down below. Please check out T-Money. He's doing Operation Metaverse. What is up with Thursdays? Are you guys not streaming anymore for the
Nay. We had somebody had some life stuff come up, and then somebody went back to school, so it's just me and good old Maurice at the moment. So that's on hold. Maybe the occasional Saturday we'll get up from time to time. We don't know yet, but it's on hold for now. Maybe we'll do a occasional voice chat in the Discord because we love the fam, but we got the Saturday night after hours going on there, and there's lots of places we can hang out with each other. So,
indeed. All right, so definitely. That's our show for today. Make sure you check us out tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll have our weekly longest running live stream tonight. We'll break down all the latest and greatest Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news and notes and tell you a little bit about what it all means. We'll have guests on. We'll have a lot of fun. And then we'll do the lunch stream tomorrow and Friday, and then Saturday's Jedi Academy, Sundays the D&D campaign. Maybe we'll get T-Money to finally do the D&D campaign as a pirate. She'd be Pirate T-Money in the D&D campaign.
We need to get Urban too.
I know. Do the Fern.
If Urban comes, I'll come. I'll be his Viking lover.
Urban's gonna be a tree.
I don't think you're gonna be a lover to a fern. I be T-Money G, and this is me lover. Fern.
Don't tell me who I can love. I love who I want.
She could be the like a ladybug that hangs around the fern all the time.
Right.
No, I'm his Viking lover. I find him in a forest. Gently dig.
We can see T-Money as a druid fighting with teals over the fern.
Aye.
Which druid loves the fern more?
That's me.
Declare your love for Urban.
All right. So, thank you guys for stopping in today. Check us out tonight. Have a great rest of your hump day, and we will holler at you later. Peace.
Is fern another word for bush?
And we're clear.
No, we're not.
Let's clear it now. Just end it.
Aren't you glad I don't usually call on my way home from lunch time if I get to school?
Oh, we haven't stopped yet, guys. Keep going.
Alright, this will be the longest ending to the lunch stream.
Hi.
Let's talk about the differences between the fern and the bush.
Well, for one, don't you have a degree in biology, you dang medical doctor? They're not even in the same kingdom.
Alright, they both agree.
They're in the same kingdom. They're not in the same kingdom phylum. They're different phylums altogether.
Alright, and both of them have a chance of Durgan hiding in them.
Aye. A bush tends to be a flowering plant, an angiosperm. But the fern has spores. It's a completely different reproductive process.
Captain T, you be knowing a lot about land, even though you be a sea pirate.
Aye, we got to stop from the scurvy happening, so we do eat the ferns every once in a while. But don't tell Urban, though, he might be scared, but, I won't eat him.
Alright, let's try to end this again.
There was a request in the chat for me to say pork in pirate.
Aye.
Pork.
Alright, I'm sure that now.
I feel like you could do that again with feeling.
Pork.
Aye, there it is.